This right over here is my world spawn. As you can see, it's pretty basic. Well, to be honest, it's far from basic. If I take a dive in this normal looking river, I get introduced to an entire new world underground. Well, to be honest, the underwater cave was pretty boring, so I decided to transform it into a beautiful underwater world. This place has many houses for players to live in, ocean ruins to discover, beautiful looking reefs, and of course many different animals that habit the cave. I've been on a long break from Minecraft Hardcore and it feels good to be back. Before we start with anything, I'm gonna have to get rid of a problem. This villager breeder has been making so many villagers that it's actually causing my game to lag, so I'm gonna have to get rid of him. Alright, with that problem fixed, we can actually start with the video. Okay, I just realized that the villagers might not be the lag problem. I think this machine is overrun. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's overrun. No. I got to a point where I have so much materials, it's insane. Oh my god, the iron farm is completely overrun. Alright, I'm gonna turn all of these ingots into blocks and get rid of the poppies because this machine is gonna cause the game to crash. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the cave. All I know is I want to turn it into a beautiful water world type of thing. The problem we have at the moment in the cave is, of course, it's dark and we cannot breathe underwater. Now, luckily, we can actually fix that problem by using a conduit. I've never built a conduit before, but I do know what I need. The first item we need for the conduit is a Heart of Sea, which we got 3 of them. Now, getting these guys is actually the easy part. With 1 Heart of Sea, you can make 1 conduit, and I don't know how many I need. The second item we need to build conduits are Nautilus shells. There are many different ways to get shells. You can get them by killing drowned zombies that are holding them. Wandering villagers can also have them as a trade, but it's really rare. And you can also fish them, but it's really rare. Now, for Heart of Seas, I think you can only get them from treasure maps. And finding treasure chests is really easy. All we do is fly over a sea, find ourselves some ships, and then you can find a treasure chest easily. And there we go, we got ourselves an extra Heart of Sea. So I've been flying around for about 5 minutes now and I haven't seen any drowned zombie yet. I swear Minecraft does this on purpose. When I don't need them, they're all around, and when I actually need them, I can't find a single one. I'm gonna craft night vision potions to be able to see better underwater. Alright, we got plenty of potions. Underwater vision should not be a problem anymore. Why are there no drowns? What is this? Alright, I'm actually starting to get pissed off. Where are the drowned zombies? Is my game glitched? I think my game is actually glitched. The first drowned zombies are inside. They're actually in the cave that I'm gonna transform. And these guys are not holding any shells, so yeah, no shell, I guess. Now, I actually do not know if these shells are actually really rare. I don't think so if you can actually trade them from a wandering villager, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna give the ocean another shot, but as you can see, there's still no drowned zombie. Come on, where are the drowned zombies? Okay, I'm actually giving up on zombies. I'm just gonna get them from fishing. We should be able to get a really good... Oh, there we go. A really good fishing rod. And then we can use this to try to get as many shells as we need. I'm gonna go ahead and find myself a cozy spot to start fishing, I guess. To be honest, I have no idea what the rates are of getting shells from fishing. I hope it's actually decent, because I'm not gonna stay here for the entire day. One Google search later, and I figured out it's basically impossible to get all of the shells from fishing. Well, like, it's possible, but it's way too slow. Oh, the first... well, yeah, I was gonna say that the first drowned in the ocean, but this guy is not holding a shell, so it doesn't matter. Got a couple of them over here. Oh, he is holding a shell. Let's go. We got our first shell. We got like 20 more to go, or I don't know. Alright, progress update. We're like an hour and 30 minutes later and we got 4 shells. Yeah, nice. Although I got some good news. The conduit actually has a really large range, so we only need 1 for the entire cave. Well, I think I only need 1. Hopefully I only need 1. An extra Heart of Sea that I'm not gonna be using. Number 5 it is. I traveled so much that I made it to the medieval town. Imagine this wandering trading having shells. Please, please, please. Come on. Hey, move. Bro. Move. Another progress update. We've made it to the Cherry Blossom biome. I upgraded my game to 1.20 and this is the first time seeing this biome in Minecraft. I'm gonna steal some of this wood and leaves. Oh, this also looks nice, but I don't know if you can actually bone meal it. I hope you can bone meal it. Alright, enough cherry blossom. I took all of the stuff I need. Let's get back to getting those shells. Alright, many things have happened since last progress update. I got a trident, I got 7 nautilus shells, and I'm getting attacked by 30 of these drowned zombies. And of course, none of these guys have nautilus shells. Let's go. I actually figured out that the best way to find drowned zombies naturally is by finding these runes inside of oceans. Many drowned zombies spawn at the same time over here. But I actually don't know if they actually keep on spawning or once you kill all of them, they don't spawn again. Oh, there we go. We are done. The last nautilus shell is in our pocket. Alright, this is going to be my first time building the conduit in Minecraft. And there we go. We got ourselves the conduit. Let's go. Now, for some reason, I thought I had a guardian farm in this world. But I actually don't. So now I have to go and mine prismarine manually to build the conduit itself. For those of you that don't know, a conduit actually works when you place prismarine blocks around it. It doesn't require iron or diamond blocks like beacons do. Alright, we should have enough now. Let's get back to the cave and actually build the conduit itself. Alright, it's almost finished and it's actually already working. You don't need to place the entire thing with prismarine, but as many blocks you place, the better conduit gets. Alright, that's it. The conduit is built. We can now breathe underwater and we have night vision underwater. Let's go. It feels so good to be able to see and breathe underwater. Let's go. I've decided what the first step is to turning this place into a beautiful underwater world. Oceans have a sand bottom, so I'm gonna put a layer of sand everywhere to make this cave look like an actual ocean. Alright, so if I want to put a layer of sand everywhere, I'm gonna need a bunch of sand. Luckily, I got one of these things. All I gotta do is put some shulker boxes down, take all of the sand I got in these chests, and then fly back to the cave with all of the shulker boxes. I'm gonna put all of the shulker boxes on top of the conduit. Okay, we're gonna start with the very boring part, putting a layer of sand everywhere. Hopefully this is not gonna take a while because I think I'm gonna quit. Alright, so that's like the first spot filled with sand. I'm gonna take some of these magma blocks. Then I'm gonna place some magma around the cave just to get some more of those bubbles around the cave. I'm not gonna get rid of many blocks because I do want this place to look natural, but in some spaces we do have to remove some of these blocks. These drowned zombies are pissing me off. Please, just go and die. Alright, another corner completely filled with sand. I'm gonna get some more sand and then I'm gonna place the rest of the sand inside of the cave. And when I'm done, I'll bring you guys back. So majority of the cave has sand now, except we have a small problem. We got some openings like this one that leads to a whole different cave system. Although this one is nice, so I'm gonna keep it. But if you go above it, right over there, as you can see, we have entire new cave systems that I do not want. Luckily, I can fix that really easy. I'm gonna take some of this stone, and then I'm gonna use up that stone to cover up the caves I do not want to use. And there we go, that side is finished. I'm gonna do that to all of the sides that have openings, and then I'm gonna fill everything with sand. Alright, this entire cave is covered with sand. I also did a little bit of terraforming, not too much. As you can see, I just made a couple of platforms so I can actually build things later on it. As you can see right over here, I flooded this area a little bit, right over there too. Just in a couple spots we got a flat area to build on. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna build something that I've been wanting to build for a very long time. That is a mob switch. Now, if you didn't know, if you can lock up about 70 monsters inside of the world spawn that have name tags so they don't disappear, mobs won't spawn anywhere else on the world. Now, we can build this machine on the edge of the world spawn. So we can put all of the monsters, let's say, inside of the world spawn, then the mob switch is on, so no mobs will spawn. And if we put them outside of the world spawn, the mob switch will turn off. I'm not gonna follow a tutorial, I'm just gonna freestyle this build. I watched a short from Beppo and he made this mob switch look really easy. All he did is make 2 cubes, one was green and one was red. Between those 2 cubes there was a piston wall to block off all of the mobs in 1 cube. For the mobs he chose villagers. First he traded with them so they don't despawn, and then he turned them into zombie villagers. Now I do have a villager breeder at spawn, so getting villagers is really easy. Alright, so that's the base for the green cube. The water is gonna ruin the redstone. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of the water before I can do anything else. Alright, that should be okay, I guess. Let's get the roof set up. Okay, then we'll have to do that again for the red cube outside of the world spawn. Okay, so the main building is done. And of course, I created a redstone loop and this thing is not working. Nice. Alright, I think it works. Yes, perfect. All I gotta do now is put some rails towards the building. So all we gotta do is take a villager towards the building. Then we'll have to make him stop right over here. Let's make sure he doesn't go away. Yes, nice. Then we'll trade with him. Now, as soon as you trade with this guy, even if he turns into a zombie, he will never disappear. Now we'll have to do that like 70 more times. If I do 1 villager at a time, it's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna get like 2 more workstations so I can try to get like 3 villagers at the same time. If I can make this villager stay, come on, don't move. Nice. Okay, so we can do 3 villagers at the same time. With this pace, we're gonna finish much faster than we were doing before. Alright, I'm gonna get all of the villagers inside of the building and bring you guys back when I'm done. These 3 should be the last villagers to go inside. Come on, go, go, go. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now all I gotta do is bait a zombie inside of the building. Alright, come down over here. Nice. Okay, follow me inside of this. Perfect, perfect. Let's close this thing up. And there we go. We got the villagers locked in with a zombie. Okay, maybe I should open up the farm or else the zombie is not going to do anything. He is really slow at doing his job, but I think it's going to work. Oh my god. I went away for like 1 second and a bunch of villagers are turned into zombies. I feel bad for the villagers. Okay, perfect. All of the villagers are turned into zombies and the mob switch is basically done. Now, since they're all locked into green parts, no monsters should spawn around my world. Now, to be honest, I don't know if that also counts for the end, so let's check that out. Okay, I think it only works for the overworld. We got plenty of endermen in the end. Okay, it definitely works for the overworld. As you can see, there are no monsters anywhere. The mob switch is finished and now we can actually move on to the next step in transforming the cave. I want to use a bunch of sea lanterns inside of the water cave. Now, to build those sea lanterns, we're gonna need to get a lot of guardians. Now, we could go and kill all of the guardians manually, but that's gonna take a long time. But I'm gonna do what I'm good at, and that's rebuilding farms for ENXO4. I'm gonna build a guardian farm that is really easy to make, and I've built this farm many different times, so it shouldn't be that hard. While I'm also in the end, I'm gonna take a bunch of sand with me to get a bunch of glass. I wanna make a bunch of glass houses down in the cave so we could see everything around us. If I do remember correctly, I used to have a setup like this before, but I have no idea where it went. Alright, so all we gotta do now is put the sand inside of it and then we'll have to wait. Now while I'm waiting on that cell to melt, I'm gonna be building myself the guardian farm. It's really easy, and again, shout out to ENXO4. The guardian farm is finished. I'm on my way to world spawn to turn off the mob switch. Alright, I bait all of the zombies on one side and then switch the lever. And there we go, the mob switch should be off. And of course something is wrong. Why are there no guardians spawning? I think I know why it's not working. I think the red zone is also in world spawn. If I open up mini hut. Oh no, don't tell me the red border is the world spawn. I thought the green border was world spawn. No way. Okay, the red border is the world spawn. I'm gonna have to move all of the zombies all the way back over here. Alright, it's fixed. It looks messy, but I had to connect those two together to be able to get all of the zombies to the other side. But as you can see now, they should be unloaded. Now there's only one way to see if this thing is fixed. Let's go to the Guardian farm. Yes. It is working. The Guardians are spawning, as you can see. And it's also raining Guardian. Oh, no. The sound is insane. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a small AFK session so I can get a shulker box worth of sea lanterns. And then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. I got a bunch of sea lanterns. I also got the 2 different prismarine blocks if I want to use them later. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually use them. For the underwater houses, I'm gonna be using glass, sea lanterns, and concrete. Now luckily we have a concrete maker, so we have a bunch of concrete. I think I'm gonna use white and black concrete. I got all of the materials ready to build all of these small houses. I'm gonna start by marking out where I'm gonna build them, and then I'll start building the actual houses themselves. I do have an idea where I'm gonna build them though. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I've placed a bunch of circular shapes around this area. And over there, we will build the actual houses. By now, all of the glass should be melted. Let's take a look. Yes, we have a bunch of glass. Now I'm gonna use that glass to create domes around the houses. And then fill the houses with white concrete, sea lanterns, and a little bit of quartz. Alright, I'm gonna be making all of the houses. And then I'm gonna fill them with decoration. Alright, the dooms are made. Although I have no way to get inside. I will have to break the iron doors every time I want to go inside. So as you can see, they are pretty empty at the moment. We're gonna fix that by decorating it a little bit. Since this entire build is underwater, I'm gonna make like houses for scientists. And you know what represents scientists in Minecraft? Brewing stands. I'm gonna use a bunch of brewing stands as part of the decoration. To build brewing stands, we need a bunch of blaze rods, which is not a problem. We have a blaze, well, it's not an actual blaze farm. We got a blaze spawner right over here. I'm just gonna farm a bunch of blaze rods, and then we can create a bunch of potion stands, brewing stands, I forgot the name. Whole lot of blazes later, and we got about 2 stacks of blaze rods. I'm also gonna use bookshelves as decoration. Ooh, I could also do item frames and put bottles inside of them. Furnaces and crafting tables can also be added. Alright, so let's place some brewing stands. Oh, not on the ground. Then I'll place the item frames and the furnaces. Can't forget the crafting table. And then we're gonna need to get some water bottles to fill the item frames. Alright, that's good for now. We'll add some more details later on. Now we'll do the same for the rest of the dooms. I just completely forgot about the lecterns. Now I have to go and redo all of them. Alright, this should be the last one. Let's get some more decoration for details. We can use chests. I haven't thought about that. Ooh, I can also use flower pots. I'm also gonna need some beds, so let me trade for those. I also need some saplings to fill the flower pots. I'm gonna go ahead and detail the last homes, and then we can move on to the next step. Take a look at that. That looks sick. Don't tell me that doesn't look good. And there we go. All of the houses are fully decorated, and just look at this place. This place looks so cozy. Imagine how this place would look like when it's actually finished. We're a step closer to finishing this place, but we're not yet there. The next thing I'm gonna be adding to the underwater cave is a bunch of runes. Now, the runes that I'm gonna be building are going to be Minecraft inspired runes. So I'm talking about these guys. I have a feeling there's a faster way to getting all of these blocks than just breaking them from the runes. There is a faster way to getting all of the blocks. You can get cracked bricks by cooking normal bricks. I did not know that was possible. Then yeah, normal bricks and chisel bricks can be crafted. And by using vines, we can combine them with normal bricks to get mossy bricks. There should be a swamp right over there, and we can get a bunch of vines from it. Is this the only way of getting vines in Minecraft? If it is, it's really slow. Come on, can I not break these things faster? I think I have enough vines for now. Let's get back to the base. I'm gonna use some of the vines to create mossy bricks, and then some of them to create mossy cobblestone. Let me also grab some granite and gravel. Alright, we got all of the blocks to start to build these runes. Building the actual runes shouldn't be a problem. All we gotta do is build a small building just like this. Then we'll add these weird pillars around the building. Yeah, something like that. Let's also add a gradient on the ground. I'll use gravel and mossy cobble for that. That actually looks pretty decent. Okay, maybe I should add some more pillars. I have an amazing idea. Let's use these new decorated pots around the runes. We'll place them randomly around the rune. That actually looks beautiful. Take a look at this. Now we'll have to repeat that a couple of times. Of course, I will try to make different looking runes, but they're all gonna look kind of the same. As soon as I place these final decorated pots, the second rune is also finished. And there we go, a second rune is built. I'm also gonna add a rune right over here. And there we go, another rune is finished. Right over here, I'm gonna make like a gateway rune. Perfect, perfect, that looks okay. Let's add the gradient in the floor, just like this. Let's add those pillars, and we'll finish it off with some of these pots. Alright, that looks pretty nice. I kinda started to run out of mossy blocks, so I'm gonna get myself some more mossy blocks and finish the last runes. Alright, this place is starting to get really nice. Take a look at these different runes around the cave. Our water cave at the moment is pretty dark, but we can fix that by using sea pickles. Oh, I have an idea. We can also build an underwater portal rune. That would be sick. If I come across one of those portals, I should take the crying obsidian from it. Alright, back to track. We need to find ourselves a warm ocean. Would you take a look at that? We found ourselves a warm ocean. Now I came all the way down here to not only steal sea pickles, but also take a bunch of these coral reefs with me. I'm gonna be making a small sea pickle farm that's gonna provide me with a bunch of sea pickles. I'm gonna use those sea pickles to light up the cave. Then I'll add a bunch of coral reefs and seagrass around the cave to make everything look fancy. But first we're gonna have to collect a bunch of coral reef. My friends, the end is near. This place looks beautiful. I actually want to live here. Like, I mean it. I want to stay inside of this cave. I do not want to leave this cave. Before I do anything else, I want to ask you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. The amount of work I put in my videos is insane, and if you're watching right now and you aren't subscribed yet and you like the video so far, I want to ask you to hit the subscribe button down below. If you don't, come on, still hit that subscribe button down below. Alright, so the main cave is done. Now, I do still need to add one important thing. And that thing is adding ocean life to our underwater cave. Now, we already have life in an underwater cave. Those are the glowing squids, but like, let's be honest, they're kind of boring. I want to add turtles, dolphin, and fish to the cave. Now, luckily, it's not hard to get all of those, so we'll finish this really fast. Now, I'm gonna start off by name tagging the glowing squids so they don't despawn. There we go. So we have a pretty decent amount of glowing squid around our underwater cave. There is an ocean on the other side of the river that has dolphins. So I'm gonna make a small canal for us to be able to take the dolphins inside of our cave. Alright, so now we'll have to fill this thing with water and then we'll go look for dolphins. Oh, there they are. There's another one. I have no idea how many dolphins you can hold at the same time. I hope it's more than 2 because there's a third one. Alright, the number is 4, but I have no idea where my 4th one went. Alright, follow me. Where's the 3rd one? Boy, come over here. Alright, we got 3 dolphins inside of our cave. I have no idea what they're doing, but yeah, it's okay. We'll do that a couple more times to get enough dolphins inside of our cave. Alright, this one is the last one. I think I got about 15 dolphins inside of our cave. Honestly, why not? Let's get some squid. Like, if we get glowing squids, we can also get normal squids, you know? I don't discriminate or anything. Alright, let these 2 be the last ones. I don't want that many normal squids. Alright, we got squids, we got dolphins, and we got glowing squids. Let's move on to the next one. I found myself some turtles, I locked them up, and now I'm about to breed a bunch of them. Breeding these guys is annoying because you gotta wait until the turtles are able to breed, and once they breed, they spawn in these turtle eggs, and those turtle eggs also have to hatch. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, watch some Netflix while these guys are breeding, and I'm gonna try to get as many turtles as I can. Since this thing is pretty close to the river, we can actually just transport all of these when they grow up. Multiple Minecraft days later, and as you can see, we got a bunch of turtles. I'm gonna take all of these guys with me back to the river. Oh, this is actually easier than I expected. We're almost there. Come on. Follow me, boys. Follow me. No, get back over here. Why is he going there? Come. Oh my god. Alright. Everything is under control. We're almost there. Well, there we go. We got all of the turtles inside of the cave. Now, I have to spread them out. Wait, where are my dolphins? Okay, this is really this is weird. I'll get some more dolphins, I guess. They despawned for some reason or they died of suffocation. I also got a bunch of extra turtle eggs if I need to get some more turtles. Alright, our final sea life is going to be tropical fish. Now, I want a bunch of tropical fish. Like, I mean a bunch. So, I'm gonna fill all of these shulker boxes with water buckets and take all of these shulker boxes with me to a warm ocean. Now, in a warm ocean, they're basically infinite tropical fish, so getting all of them should not be a problem. Alright, we are set in a warm ocean. Now, let's hunt for the fish. There we go. The first tropical fish are catched. Now, we'll have to do that like 300 more times. Let's go. Alright. The first shulker box is filled with tropical fish. I'm gonna go have to fill about like 12 more shulker boxes, but when that's done, we are basically done with the underwater cave. That was actually faster than I thought. I got all of the shulker boxes filled with tropical fish. Some of them also have puffer fish, but hey, that's okay. I'm gonna place all of the shulker boxes right over here. Then I'm gonna start releasing these guys over here. Now, I do not know if these guys will spread by themselves. I hope so. If not, I'll go around and place some of these fish in, the corners where no fish are coming. Oh, this is nice. It looks like they are spreading around, so I don't have to do it manually. Okay, just to be safe, I'm just gonna go around and do it manually too. I was kind of scared that the amount of fish I got weren't going to be enough, but they're more than enough. Alright. All of the fish are placed down. I'm just gonna do one more thing and then I'm basically done. You see this thing right over here? It's pretty boring. Let's buff this thing a little bit up. This already looks much more better than it used to be. And there we go. It's officially done. We have transformed this ugly cave into a beautiful underwater world. I'm gonna end the video with asking you to hit that subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed yet. And yeah, enjoy the time lapse.